Welcome back, folks. This is episode 2, part 1, where we now talk about karma. So this is going to be quite a big topic. This will be a long topic, likely three parts to this episode. So we'll start with the first. What is karma? Well, karma is a divine, all-persuasive law. It is a natural law, just like gravity is a natural law. It is not about punishment. Most people think it is, but it's not. And it's certainly not about vengeance. So never think about vengeance when you put on karma for someone. That is not how it works. It is perfectly exact, just and fair, and applies to everything and everyone in creation. It can be speeded up, slowed down, but never avoided. Hence, it is sometimes termed the law of inevitability. In essence, it is divine simplicity itself, but its manifestations can be highly complex. It is surprising how universal the fundamental precepts of karma are in religion, popular culture, and even science. In the Bible, it says, "Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Galatians 6:7, which describes karma simply but perfectly. Action and reaction are opposite and equal. Stated Newton in his third law of motion, a definition commonly used to describe karma in Buddhism. In everyday conversation, people sometimes say, "What goes around comes around," which is loose, but nevertheless truthful description of karma. The word karma and the basic concept behind it appears in songs, television programs, and movies. The most people in the Western world seem to have some grasp of what karma is about. Karma is the great cosmic teacher. Karma gives us all individual tuition 24 hours a day. Each lesson is perfectly tailored to our spiritual needs, and we are never presented with any test we cannot pass. Karma gives us experience, and experience gives us the opportunity to learn to live in harmony with the eternal laws which are God. As we learn, we advance, coming ever closer to ever higher spirituality states of consciousness and enjoying ever greater spiritual freedom. Viewed in this light, the terms good karma and bad karma become almost meaningless in a way, because in fact all karma is good for us, even if it might feel like unpleasant in the short term. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will talk about the misconceptions about karma and the truth about karma. Right after this quick break. And welcome back, folks. It is 11:09 p.m. Pacific time. We have about 6 minutes left to go in this first episode of part 1. We now talk about the misconceptions about karma. There are unfortunately many misconceptions about karma, of which 4 of the most common are explained right about now. So, 1. That someone's karma is what it is and cannot change. This is totally illogical. Alright? 2. That someone who is suffering should not be helped because it is their karma to suffer and no one should interfere. This is totally incorrect approach. It is not about punishment. It's about love. Even if someone did something wrong, they should totally be helped. You need to love and not have vengeance or hate. Number 3. Coupled with this is the absurd idea that if someone is very wealthy, it is okay for them to use this wealth to indulge their own personal desires with no thought for others. That is very ignorant and not true. That is another misconception about karma. And the 4th misconception about karma. Another misconception about karma is that people born beautiful, healthy, and wealthy are necessarily more spiritually advanced than people who are born into less fortunate circumstances. This is obviously not the case. We now are going to talk about the truth about karma. We have 4 truths about karma. 1. We all have the power to change our karma for better or worse. We have the power to do that. It is up to us. It's our own will. The very nature of karma is that it is dependent on our thoughts and actions. Whatever thoughts and actions we sow, we reap. The karmic repercussion of our every thought and action have opposite and equal reactions. Therefore, every second of our lives, we are determining what our future karma will be. If we have done wrong, as all of us have, then by doing right now, we can burn out the negative karma created by our wrongdoing and create positive karma in its place. 2. We should do everything we can do to reduce suffering in the world. This is the biggest one. This will then improve our own karma, though this should not be our motive and the karma of the whole world. 3. Generosity is a virtue, and using money to help others is the best possible use for it from a karmic point of view. If someone is born very wealthy, it is not their destiny to squander this wealth, but to use it in service. To help others, And 4, it is not always easy to work out someone's karma by looking at someone's life. A spiritually advanced person may consciously or unconsciously choose to go through terrible suffering in order to burn out their negative karma as quickly as possible. And lastly, we're finally getting into the more good you do, the more good you will be able to do. The key thing to remember about karma is the importance of service to others. According to the law of karma, the more good we do, the more opportunity we will be given to do good, greater good, in the future. Today I helped a lady open the door for her. I gave some homeless a couple of dollars, Stuff like that. Nice things, good deeds will help with your karma in the future, whether it be in this life or a future life. This is infinitely more important than a materialistic reward like great wealth. If our positive karma did manifest as wealth, which is entirely possible, depending on our exact karmic pattern, then we should not look at it as, what a good person I must have been in a past life, so now I'm going to just enjoy using the money to satisfy my own selfish desires without worrying about anyone else. On the contrary, the correct way to look at it is, how wonderful to have this money so I can use it to help others. That will do it for the episode about karma. When we come back right after this break, we're going to talk some more about reincarnation on episode 2 of Reincarnation. Right after this break.